Guys, what's up? In this tutorial, I will gonna show you guys how to make origami DNA or one piece spiral. It is a very easy model. For this, you will gonna require an A4 sheet of paper. So now let's begin. First of all, you will gonna require to divide the paper in half in its length. Once you have done that, you will require to take a margin of about 1 centimeter from both the sides and fold the paper, making a valley fold. I am taking it as a rough, but if you want, you can use a scale. If you want to make very fine creases, you can use a scale for making good creases. Now once you have done that, unfold this fold and turn the model around. Then do the same thing here. Now, once you have done that, turn the model around, and now what we have to do is divide the paper into 16 parts, but between these two margins that we just created. So first divide the paper in half. Between these two margins we have to create a crease, a nice and tight crease. Now unfold the model and take this edge up to the crease that we just made. Here. Now do the same thing by taking this edge up to the crease. Now, take this edge up to the crease that we just made. Turn the model around and take this edge up to this crease. Now take this edge up to the crease that we made the long side. You need to make sure that you don't make the creases behind the margin. Now do the same thing by turning the model around. Now once we have divided the paper in 8, split each of the part in halves. Now take this edge up to the third line, not counting the crease that we just made. Now take this edge up to this line, the third line from this side. Now take this edge up to the first crease here. As you can see, some of my creases are going behind the margin, but it's okay sometimes. As you can see, now creases are made, they cannot be redoed. Now as we divided this part, do the same thing here. Here. Now once you have divided the paper in 16, turn the model around. Now we will be required to make a crease from this point where the margin and the first line intersects up to this line, up to the point where the margin starts. Here we will create a valley fold. Make these creases as tight as you can, because these will form the basic layers of that. Now do the same thing from this point, that is second point, to the first point here. Here. Now repeat the steps along the whole paper. I will be doing all the steps so that you all don't have any confusion regarding this. As you can see, the plates have started forming a bit. But first we will create the whole crease pattern. We need to make sure that all the creases go from point to point. Otherwise, this will gonna create an overlap or a gap between these layers. I have made two of these spirals, one from this paper and one from a bit small paper but with a similar dimensional proportion. Now, once we have made all the creases, flatten the model a bit so that all the creases are nice and pretty. Now, we will start collapsing the model. Remember that the margin that we created, fold them along the creases that we made. For example, this one, we made a mountain fold. Turn the model around and do the same thing here. Now, make the mountain fold along the mountain creases and valley fold along the valley creases. Make the paper go along the creases. The model will start collapsing a bit, but it will go fine. Just keep on adding layer by layer and the model will be ready. Here you will get a bit problem because the tool margins will interfere. So put the upper margin a bit in the lower margin so that it doesn't interfere when making the creases. At many places these creases will pop up, just push it inside. Right here. Now once the basic structure is created, start collapsing a model a bit more. Take the two margins and put them one by one inside there. My model is a bit collapsing because I am using a very rigid quality of A4 paper, but you can use a bit thin so that it collapses a bit nice. Yeah, here. Once you have reached here, press down the model and find the creases. For this, you can just take the edge of the scale and push them against the creases. Do the same thing back here. Now open the model slowly. Here, our DNA or one-piece spiral is ready. You can play with it just like swinging it. I created these tools as well. You can create with any size you want. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. If you think is there any mistake in my video, please comment down below. Thanks for watching.